Have you ever had someone look you in the eye and say, "I didn't think it was a big deal"? And somehow, those 8 words hurt more than whatever they actually did? Because sometimes it isn't the action that changes a relationship. It's the realization that the person you love didn't think about how it might affect you. Let me tell you a story. It was Thursday afternoon when Marcus's phone buzzed. "Hey, are you still in town? Want to hit the gym later?" The text was from Nicole. They'd known each other for years. Nothing romantic, no hidden history, just 2 people who happened to realize they belonged to the same gym. Marcus looked at the message for a second and smiled. "Sure, I'll be there around 6. That was it. Simple. Or so he thought. When Marcus got home later that evening, his girlfriend Alyssa asked how his workout went. "Good," he said, as he tossed his keys on the counter. "Ran into Nicole." Alyssa looked up. "You ran into her?" "Well, I texted her earlier to see if she wanted to meet up at the gym." Silence. Not the angry kind, the disappointed kind. After a few seconds, Alyssa quietly asked, "You asked another woman to meet you at the gym, and you didn't think to mention it before you went?" Marcus frowned. "I mean, I told you now." "After. Because I didn't think it mattered." Let's slow this down. Notice something. Marcus wasn't hiding anything. He answered every question. He didn't lie. He wasn't trying to be deceptive. But that's not the conversation Alyssa was having. Marcus was asking himself, "Did I do anything wrong?" Alyssa was asking herself, "Did he consider how this would make me feel?" Those are 2 completely different conversations. And when 2 people are answering different questions, they often leave the conversation feeling misunderstood. Marcus believed honesty meant telling her afterward, because, in his mind, nothing inappropriate happened. Alyssa believed honesty included consideration. To her, this wasn't about permission, it was about partnership. She wasn't upset because he went to the gym. She was hurt because she wanted to be included in the decision before it happened, not informed after the fact. Do you see the difference? One person is measuring integrity. The other is measuring thoughtfulness. Neither of those values is wrong. But when they're never talked about, they collide. Here's something I've learned after years of coaching. Many couples don't argue over the event. They argue over what the event represents. To Marcus, the gym was just the gym. To Alyssa, it represented something deeper. Will you naturally think about me when you make decisions that affect us? That's the real question. This reminds me of something I often come back to from Scripture. We're encouraged to look not only to our own interests, but also to the interests of others. Healthy relationships aren't built only on avoiding wrongdoing. They're built on learning to consider one another. Sometimes love isn't revealed by the big sacrifices. Sometimes it's revealed in the small moments where we pause long enough to ask, how might this land with the person I love? Imagine if Marcus had sent one simple text before leaving. "Hey, I realize Nicole belongs to the same gym. I asked if she wanted to meet there while I'm in town. Just wanted to let you know." Would Alyssa still have had feelings about it? Maybe. But now they're having a conversation built on openness instead of trying to recover from surprise. One sentence didn't just communicate information, it communicated consideration. So before you decide who was right, ask yourself, was this really about the gym? Or was it about wanting to know that your partner naturally thinks about you when making decisions? Because those are 2 very different conversations. And understanding the difference can change the relationship. I'm Coach Shondella, and until next time, stay aware, stay intentional, and keep choosing connection.